Folks, a very bad injustice is happening right now in Switzerland. A very, very bad injustice indeed. And before I let you in on it, let me just say again, and I say this a lot, and I'm going to say it again. I need you guys to really cooperate with me. I understand watching videos and, first of all, I really appreciate those who share my videos and who like the videos and who comment, give their feedback. People who watch it and just whatever, that's one thing. But when you participate in being a citizen of a random nation, those are the ones I really admire. And those of you who donate are even extra special. And it's not just for money's sake. I would like to expand the Iranian nation. I would like to go to places like Switzerland and interrogate the attendees of the secret Bilderberg conference, just like Press for Truth is doing. We Are Change. I'd love to. I have ways of getting people to talk, and they probably wouldn't talk anyway, these Bilderberg attendees. But it would be very interesting to see the methods I have to get the most powerful individuals on the planet to divulge what their plans are for our future. Because make no mistake, that is what Bilderberg is about. And right now, so that's why I ask more people, if you've got the ability to donate to a random nation. Go down to the top of the comment section. You'll see how you can donate to a random nation. But Dan Dicks and Luke Rudkowski, I believe, they are right now being detained in Switzerland. They're detained. They're sitting in a cell at the airport in Montreux, Switzerland. The only crime is that they dare to question people about what is going on at Bilderberg, the attendees. What the hell is going on? And they do this every year. Bilderberg has its meetings. For those of you who don't know what Bilderberg is, it is a conference that is held every year. The most powerful individuals on the planet attend this meeting. It's usually at a fancy hotel somewhere in Europe or North America. They've had Bilderberg conferences here in Canada. I'm on break right now, so I'm here in the States. But Canada, where you all know where I'm headquartered, that they've had Bilderberg meetings there. They've had the last one, I think, was in Virginia. And the most powerful people in business, politics, media, they all come together and they discuss what they would like to happen in the future. And believe you me, these people have the ability to make those dreams come true. The topic this year is climate change, what to do with Europe. That's scary when they say something like what to do with Europe, what to do with all these nationalists, Nigel Farage, Marine Le Pen, Salvini, Five-Star Movement, all these people, they're winning. What are we going to do with them? What doesn't that sound threatening? All this other stuff, climate change. I mentioned in a video a while back that there's actually technology out there to manipulate the weather. They can do all sorts of stuff with the weather, and they'll do that to make people think that, because they've said now, 11 years, this world is going to have a climate catastrophe. So I'm wondering, are they going to manipulate the weather to make an attack on the Earth? And it's going to be an inside job to make us afraid and to submit to their plans for the climate. That's all the stuff they talk about. They plan things. The Iraq War was most likely thought up and planned in a Bilderberg meeting. So was the Gulf War. All these stuff, they plan it out and they orchestrate. That's what it is. And there's no media allowed in the Bilderberg conferences. People who attend are forbidden to talk, and if you do talk, you can get yourself into trouble with your job or whatever. Chatham House rules, they call it. And people like Luke Rudkowski and Dan Dicks, they go to where the Bilderberg meetings are held. They try to ask, look, what is going on? Have some balls, have a spine. If they crucify you, if they destroy, if they kill you, let the public know what these people have in store for us. We demand that. We have the right to know what their plans are for us going in the future. Nobody talks and everything. And this year has been particularly secret, folks. This year has been very secretive. And They announced the location of the Bilderberg meeting only 2 days before it was started because they didn't want protesters and everybody, the media people coming in. They are being very, very careful this year. I'm just very worried about what is going on here. Folks, you need to take this seriously. Listen up. Listen up. Don't go watching any basketball game right now. It's important. I love the Raptors. I hope they win. Listen to me. There are people out there, the globalists, they are planning something big! Big, big, big! You know, they planned this thing, they announced this thing 2 days before the event so that protesters don't go over there, because protesters always go to the Bilderberg meeting. Independent media people don't go. And now that they go anyway, they went to Switzerland, Dan Dicks, Luke Rudkowski, they go to the airport like they always do, interrogate people, try to ask questions about what's going to happen at Bilderberg, and this year, they get taken into custody. All for asking questions about Bilderberg. Folks, they have something to hide. They have something to hide. I'm begging you, I am pleading with you to take this seriously. This is very, very serious. I mean, a club which is innocent is not going to deny media coverage, is not going to be sneaking about all over the place, is not going to tell their members, you better not say a damn thing to the media or you're going to get in trouble, all this stuff, is not going to deny that the club actually exists until very recently. Bilderberg was everybody denied its existence until recently. And now they have a website and everything, but it looks like they're regretting that decision and is not going to arrest 2 independent journalists for asking questions about Bilderberg. That's what they're sitting in jail right now in the airport. Guys, first of all, you guys need to share this video. Let people know what is going on. Please, please. You know, some of you guys have a bad habit of, watching a little few minutes of the video and stuff. Listen, you guys we are in serious danger here. Yes, we're electing populists, we're electing nationalists and all this stuff. That has really angered the snake. And the snake is planning something big, very vicious. And they're actually being extra careful and secretive right now at Bilderberg. I'm telling you, you guys, if you haven't heard of Bilderberg now, you've heard it now. You've heard it from me. And 2 journalists, and their crew, who was with them, all got rounded up by the cops. It's on video. Go to Press for Truth, look that up on YouTube, and you'll see the video. They've all got rounded up, put in a cell. In a cell at the airport, being detained. I don't know if they've been released or not yet. But, I mean, all they've done is what they've done every year. Ask questions. They've never gotten arrested before. So, I mean, this must be a very, very sensitive Bilderberg meeting this year. All they did was ask questions. They never assaulted anybody. They're asking, hey, Henry Kissinger. Hey, Jared Kushner, son-in-law to Donald Trump. Hey, Mark Rutte, the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. Hey, Willem, King of the Netherlands. Hey, all you people, what are you guys doing at Bilderberg? What are you guys talking about? We want to know. Are you planning to kill us? I mean, what are you planning? Are you planning another terrorist attack so that we can have another war, which will be more lives lost and more money to central banksters? Are you planning a financial collapse? Are you planning weather manipulation to make people afraid and submit to your plans, your climate plans, which is more money taken away from the average citizen, more freedoms taken away, and more private land taken away? What are you planning to shut down every single private social media site on the planet? Every single independent journalists? Are you planning to lock them up and hang them or something? What are you planning? Just talk to us. And we want to have a say in it. That is democracy. We don't live in a democracy anymore. And any American politician who's gone there is breaking the law, because the Logan Act states that U.S. Politicians, U.S. people who work for the U.S. government are forbidden from having official meetings with officials of another country. It's against the law, so they all should be in jail right now. Jared Kushner should be in jail. Donald Trump should disown him. You guys don't understand, man. I mean, you all are up in this left versus right, conservative versus liberal, all this stuff. It's way bigger than that. It's globalism versus nationalism. It's freedom versus slavery. That's what's going on right now. And right now, this Bilderberg meeting, as we speak, the most powerful people on the planet, and it's mostly men too. I mean, these are people who will most likely preach on about feminism. It's mostly men. And not only that, they preach on about the environment. They've all arrived on jets, and most of them private jets. They're meeting right now to discuss what they have in store for us. And we don't have a say on it. That's colonialism. That's what it was like in the colonies of the United States and in Canada and all over. The Mother England decided everything, and the colonialists didn't have a say. That's what's happening right now. So this is my question. Are you going to do something about it? Are you going to raise hell about it? Are you going to raise almighty hell and say, we're on to you, and we know what's going on, and we'd like it to stop, and if it doesn't stop, we are going to make sure that your plans do not go in motion. We're going to make sure of it. We're on to you. We're on to you, Henry Kissinger. We're on to you, Jared Kushner. We're on to all of you in the Bilderberg meeting. Are you going to say that? Or are you just going to take a look at this video and say, look at that black nigga over there yelling. I don't know what he's talking about. What is he talking? Let's just go watch the Raptors game now. What was that? Dude, settle down. It's not a big deal, dude. It's not a big deal, dude. Go smoke some kush, dude. Is that what you're going to do? Because you're not spiting me. You're not spiting me. I can take care of myself. It's y'all who are going to be in trouble. Y'all. This is the Arana Nation. Switzerland. This is my message for Switzerland. You are one of the freest countries out there. America is not the freest country on earth. Actually, I would say the freest country on earth is probably Switzerland. The closest. You all have an obligation to set Dan Dicks and Luke Rudkowski free. Don't get involved with these globalist Bilderbergers and all this stuff. You set those individuals free. They're not doing anything. They're independent journalists. They're trying to give us information. They haven't done a damn thing. You take them out of those jails. Don't act like the globalists and the Zionists and all that. Don't act like that. Don't. Switzerland. Release Dan Dicks immediately. And I would say you have to compensate him too for the trouble. And Luke Rudkowski. And kick out all those Bilderberg people out of your country. This is the Arana Nation.